The Rolling Stone story that published today about Taylor Swift being potentially the victim of what Rolling Stone says a media firm. It's called GUDEA, which maybe you pronounce it Gudea. I don't know. They note that online discussion of Taylor's new album, quote, turned extreme in ways that many found bewildering. There were social media posts accusing Swift of implicitly endorsing the MAGA movement, tradwife gender norms, and even white supremacy with dog whistle references. And that last part in particular, also kind of what Sydney Sweeney got. And Rolling Stone reports that this research firm says, quote, they're a behavioral intelligence startup. They said in a white paper examining more than 24,000 posts and 18,000 accounts across 14 digital platforms between October 4 and October 18th, shared first with Rolling Stone, the firm concluded that just 3.77% of accounts drove 28% of the conversation around Swift and the album during that period. This cluster of evidently coordinated accounts pushed the most inflammatory Swift content, including conspiracy theories about her supposed Nazi allusions, call-outs for theoretical MAGA ties, et cetera, et cetera. So, Maureen, what do you make of this report? Is this legit? Were journalists getting duped by this? Is this AstroTurf? And if so, have you seen it before? What do you think?
Yeah, we've seen it before. I mean, I think the FBI should open an investigation and trace that URL right over to Blake Lively's Tribeca penthouse.
That's what I was thinking, right?
Yes. Who better? Wasn't it down to Blake? I'm trying to keep my scandals on track, but was it Justin Baldoni who claimed that Blake orchestrated a smear campaign against him that began with the New York Times, unfact-checked allegedly, right? Okay, so that's suspect number one. It's also a wild thing to do, given that Taylor came out in 2024 for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Like, we know where she stands. She made it quite clear.
She's not a white supremacist.
Why?
It seems
it makes
obvious.
no sense to me. None of it makes, you can't, listen, if everybody's a white supremacist, then nobody is a white supremacist, right?
But it's catnip for People magazine, who I'm sure covered this and covered all the complaints about Sydney Sweeney, and before Sydney Sweeney groveled to them, like, I'm sure they were, happy to pimp out those headlines.
Sure, because Sydney, they believe, is MAGA. They think Sydney's MAGA, so she's got it coming. They know that Taylor is a dyed-in-the-wool Dem, right. And so they're just going to be friendly to her, and also Taylor's just like Taylor Swift Inc. dominates everyone. Like, you can't alienate her.
But if you're Blake Lively, you would know that one way to make people uncomfortable about giving Taylor Swift good press would be to make her seem MAGA.
Oh, that's a great point. That's a great point. I love that.